In today's BTG episode, Anita begins medical treatment, Dani and Nicole get their test results, Jacob and Andre worry about their wives, Martin delivers bad news to Vernon. After a fight with Chelsea, Kat misses a Dupree Mardi Gras party. Kat finds Chelsea ending a business call from a stylist, Cynthia Wang, at home. A client might be carrying one of their bags at the Golden Globes. They get giddy but remember that Gran has cancer. It overshadows it all. Kat says she might have been a bitch last night but couldn't face the party. She thanks Chelsea for the text. Chelsea's sorry too. Kat admits she was worried the family would try to force her to get genetic testing. Chelsea jokes that it's a good idea but she wouldn't allow that. They both apologize again. When Kat learns the results come in today, she's surprised. She worries her mother's facing bad news and instead of stepping up, she feels she has to take care of her. They rehash the same argument about her not getting tested. Kat isn't strong like Gran, she says, and the pressure isn't helping. With an apology hug, they make up. At home, Anita tells Vernon she wants to go with Titus to the hospital for chemo so he can be with the girls. Vernon says the girls insisted that he go with them. Anita refuses to allow that. He shows her he packed a bag for her, it's massive. He added cookies, hand cream, and her fave throw, she laughs. The construction from Leslie's house annoys them as they talk. She relents and lets him come. Nicole visits Martin and Smitty. They talk at length about what sorts of smoothies they have, and while Smitty goes to get Nicole one, she tells Martin she's not going to be with Anita today. Her mom doesn't want a crowd for her first chemo. They presume to know how she feels, and she says she and Dani are getting their BRCA test results today. After a while, Carlton calls and tells her he's thinking of her. She calls him sweet and they disconnect. She tells the men that she's dating Carlton. Oh, Martin says, stunned. Talk turns to the test, and Martin wonders if this is the right time to jump into a relationship. She thinks he's merely loyal to his dad. Nicole gets on a tablet and tells the boys her BRCA 1 and 2 are normal. She's not a carrier and is overcome with relief. At home, Dani and Andre enjoy coffee and talk about the test results coming this afternoon. He suggests a run, but she's not into it. She gets a message in her lab report. It's for a prescription, she says, and sends him to the gym and for lobster Benedict breakfast. Naomi's on the way. After a workout, Naomi's glad some tension was released. Jacob asks her to go to another therapy session today. She balks at that, but he thinks it's a good idea. She's spreading herself too thin, Naomi refuses. She simply has no time. They get breakfast and he's sorry he had a stakeout last night and didn't go to Gran. She tells him Kat didn't go either. She and Chelsea argued. They get back to therapy talk and she's annoyed. The case she's been working on for 5 months goes to trial next week. She takes off to work. At the hospital, a nurse has set up Anita's chemo. Vernon kind of likes seeing her sit still for a change. He hands her a tablet to read and he puts on glasses to read and Anita falls asleep. At the gym, Andre flashes to his wife talking about the testing and spots Jacob. They catch up and talk about the testing. Jacob says his wife is throwing herself into her work. They both hope for good news for their wives. They talk up the Dupree women's strength as they get a drink. They commiserate over their women feeling like they can rely on them. Bill's name is brought up and Jacob's glad Dani dumped him. Andre goes to hit the gym. Naomi arrives at her mother's place. They talk about their husbands. A call comes in from Nicole who tells her sissy she's in the clear. So are Martin and Kat. Naomi goes to the laptop at her mother's insistence. She looks upset. Dani sits down and tells her sis that Naomi and Chelsea will need to get tested. Nicole, close to tears, tells the men and asks them to call Vernon with the news. She runs to see her sister while Naomi hugs her mother and tells her it'll be fine. Dani reels and asks Naomi to tell Chelsea in person and to tell her she's sorry. Naomi's a comfort before she leaves. Dani makes a call to Andre, but his phone is right beside her. Back at Martin and Smitty, Martin isn't sure how he's going to tell his grandparents when Anita's getting chemo. Smitty tries to be the strong one. Martin calls and tells Vernon the news. He's sorry. When Anita wakes up, he lies to her that he hasn't heard the news yet. At home, Chelsea and Kat are told their bag didn't make the Globes. The client chose to change her outfit so it wouldn't be a fit. They talk about what to do next on their socials. Naomi arrives with the good and bad news. Kat tells her cousin she's there for her and Naomi. Kat knows she let the family down. She's ashamed and vows never to let it happen again. They all run to see Dani with hugs. Dani seems okay. Kat's so sorry, but Dani's relieved her sister is fine. They talk about staying healthy and working out. Dani goes to rest while Naomi tells her she'll give Andre the news when he comes. Nicole arrives and they fill her in on Andre being gone. Kat apologizes to her mother, but Nicole says it's okay. Kat insists it's not. Back at the club, Andre orders the food for Dani and talks to Carlton, who wishes the news was good for the women. Andre tries to warn Anita that Dani might not be dressed yet when she arrives at her house. Anita reminds Andre she brought Dani into the world. She's seen her naked behind. At Uptown, Ashley brags to Grayson, played by Jordi Villasuso, that she can tie a cherry stem with her tongue. She invites him back to her place. At the office, when Haley offers Bill some tea, he says, "I'm not gonna drink any more of your poison." Naomi tells Ashley at the hospital she's gotten blood work done more times than she can count, but this time it could change everything. Chelsea hugs her sister. Leslie tells Joey she knows all about Nessa. Pissed, Joey tells Leslie he's had people killed for making comments like that. He gets up and goes. Bill asks Joey why he's in his office. "It's complicated," Joey shares. Bill thinks this might be more fun than he thought. Leslie holds Marcel's gun. She says he has a lot to learn about Ms. Leslie. Hooked on Beyond the Gates? Join our official Beyond the Gates Facebook group. Get spoilers, recaps, theories, and fan talk all in one place.